I see one hand up at the end. Okay, you know what? Can everyone please clap your hands for this person? Please type that in there. Because this is the confidence that we need. There's something very interesting. If you actually ask people, what is their biggest fear? And you know, the first thing is not snakes. It's not snakes. It's communication that is speaking over here. I see a lot of you understand that. But in Mentla, we are going to make at least a lot of you come up here on stage and speak. Because that is the inspiration that you will give to your friends as well. Alright, so none of you are just going to sit there. You are going to come up and participate. But let's go ahead and begin with our first topic, restoration of ecosystems. Anna, we're going to focus just on one part, the restoration of aquatic ecosystems. In the word aquatic, can anybody just tell us, what do you think of when you hear aquatic? In the word, what do you think of? Yell out the answer, please. What do you think of? About the word aquatic. I got water from some of you. If you're not going to answer, we're going to call one person. All right, let's do that. Can we have one person come up to the stage and tell us, aquatic nayanadu, what do you think about when I say aquatic? Would you like to come up? Aquatic, no? Alright, let's start. This is just the start of the event. Aquatic relates to water. I got the answer from some of you. Water, and we are going to focus on rivers today. When you think about India alone, India has over 400 rivers, but there is one river that India is very famous for. It's actually infamous. That is, it's not famous for a good thing. Can anyone tell us what that river may be? It starts with the letter G. All right,
okay, good job.
The Ganges, great job. And this river, what is it known for? It is the most polluted river in the world. We hold a record, but it's not a good record. We're number one for pollution. And let's think about it. What are the causes of river pollution? We just want to focus on this part. Pollution, Harpit, could you tell us what are the causes?
The causes of river pollution are very simple. It's mostly due to the discharge of waste. And we've all heard of factories, and when they all their industrial waste, it comes to the river and it destroys the aquatic ecosystem. This is the main reason we are That's right, and another reason is due to the discharge of waste and human activity. That is, people dump plastics and other non-biodegradable trash in the river, which also contributes to river pollution.
Alright, so there are a lot of reasons why rivers are polluted, whether it is the dumpage of sewage or plastics or materials. Now coming to restoration, I have one question. Who thinks that we need to spend a lot of money to restore rivers? Restore means to fix those ecosystems. Do we need to spend a lot of money, to clean our rivers? Can I hear from all of you? Yes, no? No? Great, I got some answers no. And I have another question. Do you think we can do it for free? Free up on the Murima, do you think we could restore our rivers for free? Yes.
Okay.
Great. I got yes. The answer is yes, but the reason is going to be a bit different. How or what is the best way to restore our rivers is we should not try to fix the damage. That's not going to work in the long term. What we have to do is stop the source of pollution. Or an example, let's take one example, and that is we have a leaking tap or a tap leak. What will you do? The water is spilling everywhere. What will you do? We have two things we can do. The first thing we can do is or a bucket and we can keep that bucket right below the tap. The water will just keep coming, and we'll keep changing the bucket as it comes. But what's the second thing we can do? fix the tap itself. Do you think the water is going to keep coming? No, it's not. Because I'm fixing the problem. I'm not trying to fix the damage caused by the problem itself. So ఇది just ఒక చిన్న విషయం when it comes to thinking about protecting our environment. We should not focus on fixing the damage, but preventing the damage. Damage and yuthanam. That's our role over here.
That's right. The restoration of rivers is very simple, or a natural cycle. For example, if there is already plastic waste in the river, then if it rains one day, all of that sewage and that plastic is going to get washed up in the ocean. So the nature has its own way of restoring a lake if there's no human activity.
That's right. So we don't have to interfere. This is a good example of nothing is better than something here. The rivers, they're not asking for money to be fixed. They're asking us for peace, to leave them alone.